I miss you guys. Malcolm. Mm.
Damn it. Oh.
What are you looking at?
I'm going around.
Looking for the books.
Yeah.
The ones that Ender was interested in?
Yeah. I think I've been to, like, every crypt within the boundaries of this place.
And which ones haven't you gone to?
I think only the one in town.
You've checked the tower?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've been to the one at the tower, the Red Forest, the Pale Forest, the Quarry, the one just beyond the windmill, this one, nothing. Nothing to be found anywhere, unless it's in the town, which is the worst possible place that it could be.
Oh, we can always check.
Well, I can't go in there.
Did they show
I mean,
me?
I don't know, but I'm sure that they know by now.
Probably. I mean...
I don't know if I want to tempt fate.
Well, you don't have to. If you eat a bit more, you know my vanishing act?
Yeah?
You could tap into something like that. Then you wouldn't have to worry about going into town and having anyone see you.
I guess you're right. Would you show me how? I don't know if I'd be able to figure that out, really.
Well, first you need to eat.
Ah,
I hope that's enough.
I have a few of these as well.
Alright. Perhaps we should get walking. It doesn't do well to stay in one place.
So if I start, you know, consuming all this stuff, what happens exactly?
Your features start to look at least a little bit like I have. Your hair might get a bit wider. I don't know if your ears will point, but that's all I can say for physical changes.
Okay.
In terms of your abilities, you do get more things. The vanishing is probably one of the biggest ones.
That would be helpful.
You do have me with you, if anything. I don't know if that's comforting or not, but...
It is.
I'm glad.
And, like, mentally, does anything really change, or am I just me, but looking a little different?
Unless you have a weak fortitude, mentally, I don't think much would change. I would talk to Duke to confirm. I
don't want to talk to Juke. I don't think Juke likes me very much. I actually don't think any of them really do.
Maybe Tawny then.
Maybe. Will my skin start to burn? Like yours?
It would. It's a lot less painful when, I don't know, it's tolerable once you've experienced it enough.
Okay. I mean, I have an okay pain tolerance, so...
And I can always make you a salve of sorts to help with the burning.
Okay. Are the others very mad at you for what happened? Or is it mostly just... What's up?
We're going the wrong way.
Hold on. Oh, I always miss this little side path. All roads lead to the Cathedral.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you off this way.
Okay.
It might actually be easier to do it above. Can you get up here? Never mind that then.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that quite yet.
Alright. What are you looking at? Alright. There were some minor complications when you were on your way over.
Yeah, it looks it. Not humans? Or...
bandits.
Ah.
Alright. Okay. In order to get this to work, you need to concentrate.
Okay.
The best way to describe this is feeling as though your body isn't there, as if you were looking in a mirror. We can't see our reflections, after all. The less you dwell on the appearance, the easier it will be.
Okay.
Like so.
Well, the arrow kind of gives you away, but... I think I get what you mean. Okay.
If there's an arrow in me, I can't really head into town, so...
Did it work?
It did. Let me just...
Okay, how long?
4 minutes?
I think I can hold it for about half that.
Okay. Then... to town.
Have you... Thank you. You're around the vampires quite a bit. Have you heard?
I haven't spoken to them since the windmill.
I heard that Tawny regrets what happened in their time. If it's possible, I would like to talk to him.
You burned down town? At least the cluster of houses?
Yeah.
I apologize for not revealing myself. I didn't know if I was welcome in that conversation.
It's fine.
Where are you headed?
The cathedral.
Would you mind some company?
You can come with. How much of that did you hear?
Tawny's looking, feeling rueful about what happened. It was your private conversation. I didn't want to linger too long.
All right.
And your eyes? They're all right now?
They're fine.
It must have been scary, getting plunged into the darkness like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a good outlet for your stress? Burning half the town. I mean, it's not used anyways. I don't think it would matter. But I'm just curious.
I don't know what I want anymore.
And I thought you wanted to go home. Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's hard though, I guess, with people you care about on opposing sides.
I want it all gone.
The town?
Everything here.
I'm not opposed to that idea. I feel like no matter what century, no matter what era, this place has always been... well, bad things seem to accumulate. Hello.
You pass through. I'm waiting. Apologies about the rotten flesh. There was a zombie. You can also go in. I was referring to both of you. All right. Well, okay. The door closed was a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a solicitor. Yeah.
Yes.
We should put a sign up.
No solicitors.
Yeah, just right over the door. They're allowed to put up no vampire signs, and vampires are evil signs, so I think we can
Put up.
beat propaganda with propaganda.
We could.
Propaganda, she just wants out, and she's willing to cooperate.
Who's she waiting for?
Like,
She said she was waiting for someone.
Hetty and Juke, I think, they're having a talk right now. She genuinely just wants to help. Just wants out, even.
Staring at the door intently, you okay?
Well, if she's fine with
That
joining
specifically, I know
us
no one here is okay in general. That's not what I'm
to
saying.
leave, it's an unfavorable situation, but I'm not against the idea. But you would have to convince Duke. I know they're not on the best terms with each other.
It can wait. Is... Now, do you know where he is?
He's in town.
Okay. Would you mind if I didn't go alone?
Yeah.
You're going to speak with Rabbit?
Oh. Maybe, if we're doing talking now, apparently. But I'm bringing, hopefully, Charlotte, if you'll come.
May I tag along if we're talking? Oh.
What?
Okay.
No.
What just happened?
It's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
hold on.
Well, they obviously ran away. Ugh. There's only few humans left. It has to have been. How? Arabus, maybe? I don't think it'd be Arabus. The best bet is, in fact, How. Underground, perhaps. Let's just put a damper on my evening. Hello.
Hello. Is anything on fire here?
No. I assume
No?
you're referring to your house burning down? Oh.
Yes. Everyone loves to set my things on fire, apparently. It's lovely. I wanted to see if it was targeted, and it might be. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just really angry right now, to be honest.
Well, I can imagine. Suddenly lost a home.
Is it Hal?
Yeah, I ran
Please
into
take
Hal in
them
the
back.
woods, but
Don't. Let's return to the
understand.
originator.
oh,
Oh,
Thanks.
that where? Alright. I feel like I've been caught so off guard by like 6
Yeah,
things, and
we're
somehow
so locked
you
out.
Well,
weren't one.
Pardon
Ooh,
us.
what a nice little white
We're
streak.
coming through
yeah.
Oh,
this way.
Watch the flowers.
oh man.
Are you doing alright?
I don't know. This place is so pretty, man.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Strange line
Yeah.
of questioning. Were you with anyone out in the night?
I mean, no. The first person I saw was Malcolm, and then I went to town immediately after when I found out my house was burning down.
Is it Arabus
So
then?
other than Malcolm, no. Arabus? I haven't seen Arabus at all.
I'll ask you. Did anyone bite you recently?
Recently?
Anything of that sort? Not like tonight recently.
No.
It is Arabus, isn't it?
I haven't seen him at all.
Well, I'll just let you know because I feel like I could ask you to talk to anyone. Humans aren't really super receptive to me. Vampires can
Mhm.
sense when turnings happen. Someone was turned. And if you were correct and you haven't seen anyone tonight, it's not you. Haley was at the Cathedral when I left, and Rabbit was in town.
Apparently, Charlotte also burned down my house, so that's what Charlotte's been up to. So I assume
I-
Arabus is the last option.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. There's no reason as to why. I mean, last I checked, most people weren't on good terms with him.
And he's not really the biggest fan of you guys either, so...
No, he hangs out with Rabbit all the time. I can only imagine the amount of propaganda fed to him, which makes it more confusing. Ugh!
I don't know.
You don't seem hostile towards us. If you need, you can stay here for the time being. I don't think a lot of people would have trouble with you staying. You've not been...
No, I think it'd be fine. Many people have told me that I could come to the cathedral before, so I assume no one has any ill will towards me, but
Yeah, I'll leave you here. If you find anything out, would you let me know?
Right, okay. I can do that.
Okay, yeah, feel free to take a look around.
Alright, I'll give it a look. This place, I've seen this in the distance, the silhouette, and it's so... It looks amazing. I don't know. Hmm.
I'm glad.
How do you get up there?
This way.
Oh, towers. Oh, there's so many books. Light and God. Holy word. Huh. Oh man.
Some of them have
Yeah,
been taken.
Oh. Were they not like that before?
No. What is it now?
I think I might go back to town and see if I can figure anything out.
To light up the area out here.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'll let you know.
5, 4.
Thank you.
Bye.
I need to have a conversation with Duke.
Excuse me.
Hello.
There's a bit of an issue here?
Just a bit. I'm not touching the beacon if that's your concern.
Okay. Why are you in here?
I had
just...
to imagine it's probably the block of silver.
They're not comfortable.
It really isn't comfortable.
No.
We're not in the tower right now, are we? We're having a civil conversation outside of the tower.
Well, I wasn't a part of that conversation, so... I mean, if you want to continue having your conversation, it's fine. I just would not prefer to have Silver nearby.
If we break the silver, will you not turn it?
I can work with that. And while I'm here, at least, does anyone know about what happened earlier tonight?
Not at all.
Wonderful. Okay. I have theories, but I can't find anyone that knows what happened. And I don't suppose either of you two know? Gray, can I pull you out for a second? I think it's Arabus.
I think the same, but...
Out of everyone, the only person who was unaccounted for was Arabus. I talked to Hal. I know that Charlotte wouldn't have been turned. Rabbit was at town. The only person unaccounted for was him.
Okay, listen, here. Away from them. Okay. Ashley told us who was turned. She came across it and who did it. But the person who did it wants it to be kept a secret, and I don't know if we can say not keep it a secret to you in front of them, so I'm being extra cautious.
Okay.
But honestly, you could probably put it together just by asking people who they were with.
I have 2 suspicions.
Our suspect list is very short.
We were all together.
Mm-hmm.
Ember was with us.
I have accounts for us. I have an account for Rabbit. I have an account for Hal, though I'm not sure if I can trust that 100%. But I don't think Hal would lie.
as far as the vampires go, Ender was with Haley. He's been at our doorstep all day.
Yep.
Teddy and Jack were together. And then, 4 of us were having a conversation with Charlotte.
Of course it was. Oh, of course it was.
But we didn't faint.
No.
Hello.
Okay.
We put it together pretty easily.
That
She
just
needs to know.
adds.
We're concerned about Raina. She's been getting more violent, more aggressive lately, and we're worried that the urges are getting to her.
What urges?
But
To kill,
heightened emotions
to
I mentioned
maim,
in front of Rabbit,
to maul. Or just like that.
hunger for power.
Well, if anyone sees her, let me know.
He doesn't want anyone to know, so we should be careful about saying we know. I'm trying to think, was there anyone else, any other vampire unaccounted for at the time? Just through word of mouth.
I need to address this.
I know, but if you can do it without... I don't want to besmirch Ashley in the process.
I will be calm if I have a conversation. Gray asked, you asked.
Okay.
But I need to get to the bottom of this.
And it was Arabus, for the record. So keep from saying that correctly.
Alright. Well, thanks.
My ears. Wizard's Ender over here.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Be very careful. You're surrounded by
You're-
wizards. Yep, like that. You just backed into an.
You're joking. You're joking. Honey, can I borrow you for a minute?
Yeah.
Do you know who put the wither roses at the cathedral?
On the walkway?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bad idea? I'm sorry. That was me.
Apparently, bats landing in wither roses is not good for our constitution. To the point that... Come here.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know. I wouldn't have done it if I knew. Okay. Well, no one can know. It's a good thing I lit up the cathedral then, because the creatures won't be drawn there at night anymore, and so...
I can't have any
Okay.
conversations like this.
No. Okay. I don't know where Charlotte went. Charlotte went to talk to Hal. Cause Charlotte, I know, would protect you.
I'm not certain about
I
that.
would too, but I'm not. Why?
The windmill? I
Oh.
am the one who threw the first punch. Granted, it was a warning, not a death sentence, but I'm sure they remember that just fine. I don't know how much silver they gave Rabbit, but they gave Rabbit silver earlier.
Okay. Oh, it feels like every time I take a step forward, something else. That's not anyone's fault. Haley's at our door, and she's talking about. And Ender said that maybe she'd be malleable about turning, and Rabbit said that he would turn if Arabus turned. And Arabus
Well,
has
Arabus,
apparently
does he
turned.
know? Does he know?
Yes. He was there when Ember told us. Apparently, yeah, Ember said it was willing, that he did it willingly.
Why are they changing their minds now?
I don't know. I think they just want to get out of here as badly as we do, and I don't know, maybe we've been good spokespersons for vampirism after all. I explained to Rabbit the risks of turning via someone in our line, especially for him, because he already leans more aggressive.
I don't think that
I
would
don't
be
know.
good for him.
What are his other options, you know? I mean, if someone else had turned Arabus, maybe he would have let Arabus turn him, but I don't know if...
I don't want an extended sire line.
No. And then...
I
And
don't...
then his other options are what? Juke, Ashley, and Ender, so Ender maybe?
Well, I would hope so.
If Ender even wants to, which she might not, which would be perfectly valid.
Why has this graduated from a mess to an even bigger... I don't
Okay.
know if I trust any of this. I mean, what if it's just a repeat of Annalise? I can't keep that in control if I don't know what my own lineage... If Arabus turned someone, and then that person turned someone, I wouldn't be able to keep control of it anymore.
You're right. This is an issue. This is... Okay. We need to... Does Reyna know about the instincts being worse? Because she should know. Has anyone told her?
No, I haven't seen her in, weeks.
Ugh.
And then last time I saw her, she was avoiding me, slinking around the corners, just not engaging in conversation. I don't...
Someone needs to tell her so that she knows and can maybe start working on it, and then I don't know what to do about Arabus because I don't know how he's
I
gonna
can't-
react to being turned.
I haven't seen him. I can't find him. I don't have the means to, but
Okay, that's why I'm here.
I can't. I got complicit.
Whatever you can't do, I'll do. It's okay.
Breathe. No words, nothing. No one should...
Yes, absolutely. And I'll get rid of the wither roses too. I'll figure out something else to put there. I just
Maybe put
felt
them in the
kind of clever.
garden, or maybe on the
It's
sides.
supposed to be for humans, but if we're doing peace talks now, maybe they shouldn't be there. Oh, and my house got burnt down.
I've seen...
And when and Reyna knows, and I know she knows, because when I walked up, only my bed was still there. And the last time I was here, only Hal's bed was gone. So can't imagine she's reacting well to that.
Maybe we should just bury everything in Ravensmere.
You don't mean that. Not everything. And even if we were to try, we'd be out on our own again. You remember what that was like. Well, I talked to Gray. Tell Gray no turnings from our lineage. We need time to think about this before we make any more rash decisions. Then maybe one of us talks to Malcolm about it. And, I mean, if I'm over there while Gray's over there, I might as well talk to Teddy too.
Right.
And then we hope we can find Reyna and Arabus.
Alright, I'll come with you. It's a matter regarding me, just as much as it is any of you.
Okay, and we keep you safe. You don't go anywhere alone. You stay at the cathedral during the night so people can't tell. Or if you're going out of the cathedral at night, you go only with me. And then we wait on that until we can fix it. And I remove the wither roses.
Alright.
The sweet berry bushes too.
Berry bushes are easy to see.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
I think I'm done with this conversation.
Wait, before you go, we have we need to tell you something important. Right now, until we get things resolved and really figure out what we're doing, Gray, Teddy, please do not turn anyone. Don't be
Why would I
antagonistic.
do
We're not,
that?
because that seems to be the way things are heading. But right now, because of the consequences of Lizette's sire line being the magnitude of our instincts is much higher than it is for normal vampires, we're worried about what might happen if someone loses control, and just for right now, no turning anyone until we get things really figured out, so that we can make sure that once we get out of here, no one goes on a rampage or anything as consequence.
Alright.
I don't have plans
I
to
wasn't
turn
gonna do that
anybody.
anyways.
I know, it's just...
I
His
think
plans
Teddy's-
change.
I think Teddy's mad that I'm being all don't be violent when Teddy was just yelling at us to not be violent, but in a way that just sounded mean.
I think
No.
Teddy's mad because Teddy's house got burnt down.
Oh, there's also that, and Thanos is dead.
That was their rabbit, I don't know if you know that.
No, I was never really that
His
Their
name was
pet
Thanos.
rabbit.
close to town.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get everything under control. If we can't,
And everyone.
we'll do what we have to. And if we need your help with that, are you willing?
Yeah.
For now, try to stay away from each other. Last thing we want is both of you getting more upset.
Yeah.
Figure it out from there. Baby steps.
Or stumbling baby steps, but you know.
And if you do want to be turned eventually, and because I know you mentioned it maybe, we'll figure it out. Who should do it. Because
Yeah.
we're worried right now. I know you'd probably trust Arabus to do it the most, but if he doesn't take to being a part of Lizette's line, well, we're worried it might transfer pretty heavily onto you. Because Reyna already hasn't been taking it the best.
Arabus has
someone-
never been.
Someone just flew by.
Arabus has strong words, but he's never been violent.
Let's hope that stays that way. And once we figure it out, I will be giving, I don't know, lessons to everyone about how I handle it. Though it only helps so much. It's a personal, internal thing, so you kind of have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, just...
Yeah.
I don't know, play it by ear. If he seems okay, maybe. Don't tell him how you know, no matter what. Because we don't want to get Ashley in trouble with Reyna until we can sort this out. If she doesn't know how to handle her reactions, I'm worried she'll get angrier if she knows it leaked.
I see.
Alright, I'm gonna go get out of the sun now.
I don't trust where that bat was heading. Sorry. I'm still thinking about it.
Hope I see you on the other side.
Yeah. I hope I make it to
Ma'am.
the other side.
And I am, for the record, sorry about
What's our
exploding
best?
on you and Arabus when I did. There was a lot that was bottled up, and I meant to call everyone to town, but that didn't work out with the beacon, so I
I know.
was bound to boil over. To be honest, you both were the people the anger was the least directed at, aside from, you know, Hal and Charlotte. So.
And
Right.
sorry again for killing you.
Yeah, sorry for pushing you.
Yeah, I feel like comparatively,
Not
yeah,
really.
you should be significantly less sorry. And I don't really care anymore.
Okay.
I did care, but I mean, I did not anymore.
I knew there was
Alright.
water down there.
Yeah, but I didn't. You know, if you had been like, "There's water down there, look," and then pushed me, that would have been funnier.
Okay.
Lessons for the future. You should probably tell the person you're pushing down a dark, like, deep hole that they're not gonna die.
Yeah. That's fair, I guess.
Alright, let's head out.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, yeah. The cathedral does look nice.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. Okay. Gray? Would you mind replacing the wither roses for me? I wanted to go hunting.
Oh.
Blow off some steam.
I got it.
Okay.
It's been a busy day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
You know, we were talking about, like, peace with, like, Rabbit and everything. And maybe it's kind of, like, petty. But I don't want to be peaceful with Haley.
I just confused on where and why the switch up happened. Last I heard, I was on perfectly fine terms with Haley. Then all of a sudden, hates my guts. Then all of a sudden, wants to be a vampire. I just need
You
people
said
From what I overheard,
willing to turn.
from what I overheard is she was saying that she's willing to broker peace even with the two vampires she has personal hatred for. Which doesn't take a genius to think that's you and Juke.
No.
I totally zoned out of that conversation.
Oh dear.
I rolled my eyes so hard I think they fell back into the back of my skull. Because, ugh, what?
I just
I
don't
don't know.
understand
It doesn't
the
make sense to me.
inconsistencies.
I don't trust her.
No,
I don't trust it. She claims to be rational and patient and calm and all of these things, and I everything she has done has shown me
Well,
that is not true. There's Malcolm.
where? Oh,
What? You don't see him?
why is he looming?
He was behind the beacon. Oh, let me see.
Oh, yeah. Leveled up a little bit.
You felt like you could take it?
Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of practical for the moment.
Hi.
Okay.
But you know,
Hi.
yeah.
Nice.
Thanks. I wish I could see it.
Oh, well, okay. Your
Yeah.
eyes are like, what kind of color would you call that? Lisette?
Pork chop.
Must have inherited it from somewhere.
Oh. And then you've got a white
Hmm.
streak in your ponytail.
Your ears
Just the
are a
ponytail?
little more pointed.
Oh, yeah, your ears are a little pointed too. I didn't notice that yet. Yeah,
So
but
I've
just
heard.
the ponytail for right now. It looks like.
Well, I mean, I can't complain. What's going on? What's...
Honestly, right now, kind of nothing.
Yeah, I've pretty much had the same experience.
We talked to Rabbit. That was a good conversation.
Was it?
Yeah, like actually,
Rabbits...
no death
He was docile.
or violence.
That's,
He's actually
mean...
not a bad guy.
Well, I mean, I knew that much, but just, like, considering what he did to the town today, I don't...
Oh, well, you know, everyone has their moments. We killed him, he burned down a house. I mean...
Charlotte.
Hi.
Hi. Can I talk to you for a moment, or are you on business?
We can talk.
Okay.
I-
Here, come with me for a bit.
Never mind. So, what brings
Hi.
you up here?
I wanted to tell Lisette, that you're right.
Yeah?
You're right.
Oh.
Yes. Why are you all scared of carrots? What? Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know.
Well, yeah, thank you for helping me with that. I appreciate it.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay.
I don't want to
I'll
answer
just
that door.
pretend like.
We should really put up a no solicitor sign. I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm. It's either
Um,
invisible or just on the outskirts of the door.
Probably invisible. That's someone who's invisible. What were you right about?
Before I'd known what happened, I asked Hal to do some sleuthing for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just want to leave. I don't care about being something better in terms of whatever Rabbit has an issue with me for. I just want to leave. I don't care if Rabbit leaves or if Rabbit dies. I just want to go myself. So I'm
I
gonna
think a
do
lot
the
of
things that you
us
said.
share the same sentiments. I think.
So we should speed it up, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't here when it happened. Not that I know where you were, but Haley also came by to broker peace. None of us talked to her. We
No.
snuck out the side door.
I don't want to speak to Haley. I want her to leave the vampires alone.
She wasn't allowed in. She stood outside the door like a solicitor.
Yep. She was not allowed in.
gotta
She's
add a
not
no
welcome
soliciting
here.
That's not true.
honestly.
She came in. I heard her in the house. The house.
She came
the
in?
cathedral.
If she came in, that's more of a problem because we never.
She came in. She was over here with Teddy. They were talking. They were chatting.
Yeah,
Teddy.
I remember that.
Of course it's Teddy.
I'll have a conversation with her later. I wanted to talk to her later anyway, so I don't know. I told Teddy not to come here anyway, because let's be so brutally honest here. It's not like we're really wanted. So I told her not to come, and she's putting herself online for somebody like Haley.
Haley's not worth a lot, no. But again, know that I want you here.
You went out of what? 9? Yeah.
You need a safe space. And if this was your safe space, it can stay that way. If I had an issue with you, I probably would have expressed it.
I understand that you think that is in any way reassuring, Lisette, but I'm also not blind. I'm not dumb. No matter what you think, I'm not dumb.
Well, I don't think you're dumb.
Right.
In
Sure you
fact,
don't.
you are quite the intellectual. I wouldn't have turned you, and I wouldn't have decided.
Right.
If I thought you were incompetent, I probably would have said it already.
Then why'd you destroy all our things? Specifically just mine and Teddy's. What did we do?
It's less of a conversation about what you guys did, more of a conversation about something that happened in my past.
That we're now dealing with the consequences of?
I'm working on it. I've been trying. And if you want an explanation, I can give you an explanation.
Not in front of us. I get that, yeah.
Well, I leave that up to you then, if you're willing to hear me out.
Right. What? What could you possibly have to say about all of whatever that impacts why not only am I getting backlash from you and my things destroyed and taken and removed and whatever, but Teddy, who did nothing to you? What's your excuse?
I think it's been building since I've been here. Something of my past catching up to me. I am not a good sire. I never learned how to be one. My first fledgling, she got corrupted by her powers, and I was naive at the time. I didn't think that turning someone would bring out whatever happened with her. I've been trying to get better at being more open, being kinder, but when I had locked myself away in my room, all I could hear were voices, and she wouldn't let anything go to rest. Every moment I tried to get away from, to put behind me, she'd bring up and throw in my face. sometimes I can see her in you,
Right.
and I'm not sure how to navigate that. She was talking about you and saying any mean thing she could think of. And I couldn't listen to it, and in my anger, I destroyed the beds that I had made for you and Teddy. And it stopped for a bit, but I don't think that was the issue. I think digging up that part of myself, talking about it, has brought back everything I tried to repress.
Right.
And I've been taking it out on the wrong people. I don't know if anyone told you this, but being a fledgling of mine, you have a lot of heightened emotions. Things that you don't think you'd be angry about, usually you find yourself livid. I only found this out recently. Tawny was mentioning it. They've been making up strategies and trying to help anyone in my sire line with dealing with, and I can only assume to be part of my issues, to put it bluntly.
Right. So then why has nobody spoken to me, the only person in your sire line that is actually displaying any emotion? Why am I the last to learn about every single thing? Why is it always me who's the last to be told about things?
I didn't even know about this until just today. I've never sired fledglings. I didn't know that was part of the bond. Like, I knew about, like, the memories. Sometimes I'd get glimpses of things, but...
You should have known about it. You should have been told about it. How old are you to not know about it? Out of everybody, you should be the most informed here.
About
you have the best resources.
Fledglings?
Yes, about all of it. About the emotions.
I've never sired a fledgling for more than one night. I'm not Juke. Juke's been sired. Juke has fledglings. I don't know about these things as well as she does. And I'm trying to figure things out and trying to be stable. It's really hard. I don't know what I should be doing.
You should be talking to me. Not running off with Malcolm all the time.
It's been a little bit hard to find you, and, well, the last time I saw you...
I've been trying not to be found.
My fledglings aren't going to stay fledglings forever. You are growing, you are getting powerful.
If you want us as equals and you don't see me as some dumb mistake that you've made, then why did you turn Malcolm and not tell any of us? Why didn't you at least speak to me and Tawny? Would have liked to have known before you took someone else under your wing who now probably requires your attention a lot more than I do.
It's not that long of a story. I feel like saying it's a long story is counterproductive. I like Malcolm. I like Tawny. I like you. I like Gray.
Right.
I don't want to see any of you guys perish if we were to have a fight or a war with the humans.
Right.
And I turned Malcolm on the condition that should he ever get out of hand, should he ever feel he is getting less in control of himself, we both agreed that I would kill him.
Right, but why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you trust us? The last you were telling me, Lisette, is that Malcolm is some horrible person who doesn't deserve this level of of acceptance that we shouldn't invite him in. And then next minute after that, you're turning him and defending it and saying you won't regret doing that. And it's just not a big deal. And after you went behind all of our backs to do that, when I thought we were all on the same page. Do you know how confusing that is? Everybody tells me everything last. I learn every single thing last. I'm the least considered person here in that aspect. And then everyone sits here and acts like I'm some violent, evil person for the fact that I'm spiteful towards Rabbit, who plunged an axe into the back of my head not that long ago.
When?
I don't know, like a week ago, and I've just been avoiding everybody since. It's healed now, obviously. I'm a vampire. It heals.
He plunged an axe into you.
Mm-hmm. He told me that he was not going to let me leave here and that he debated it, but he's decided that no matter what, I'm not allowed to get out. He's going to just hunt me down. So, that's why it's so insane when I come back and everybody's just down there asking me questions about what I'm gonna do and acting as if I'm in the wrong for it. I'm not.
No.
I hadn't done anything to him other than dislike his name. It's not my fault that man's a 20-something-year-old baby. I even apologized to him.
He never gave you an apology back, did he?
He didn't even acknowledge my apology. He just said, But I can't accept the people that are claiming that they want to be a family with me and that they want a life with me talking to me about it as if I've done something that I shouldn't have by defending myself.
If we're a family, then we're one messed up family.
That's what everyone keeps saying to me, that we're all gonna, have a future and, I don't know, something to actually try to live for once. So maybe I was an idiot for believing that, but it sounded nice.
It's not impossible, but it's gonna take a lot more than a week for anyone to be on the same page with that.
Yeah. I just want to feel safe, Lisette. Before coming here, I've only really felt heavy anger once. And when I did, I took somebody's life. I was jealous and I was bitter. I'd lost everything and been replaced in every single way. I had the person someone I'd cared for deeply, taken from me and replaced with a different, better version of me, I guess, and I was cast away. Right. Yeah. I assume some of those memories were given to you.
Nothing too solidifying on what happened, but I did see someone. I assume that's who you're talking about?
We had a relationship, and it was romantic, and she was a noble woman, and I was simply the help. And while they decorated me and my mother in jewels and paid us handsomely, and they let us stay on the same property as them, we were still just the help. I was raised alongside her to have the same knowledge as her. They led me to believe I'd live a similar life of luxury and that one day I'd just be wed and be done with it. I'd get married and live a life of idleness like they do. And then my mother passed away, and then they found out about me and her. And without my mother there to help keep me safe, they sent me away. They thought that I was doing something to make her be that way. Yeah. They thought it was me, because how could it ever be her? They sent me with enough to live on and a good word so that I wouldn't tell anybody, and sent me off, and I came back like less than a year after, and she was married and not only was she married, but she had developed a very similar relationship that she had with me with the new seamstress then, and I caught it, and I just got so angry that I killed her so that I could, so that she could feel as heartbroken as I did when I'd lost everything. And I know I shouldn't have, but I stand by my decision, despite how that may make me seem, and I'd do it again. But I've never felt anger similar to it. I've never felt rage similar to that. I've never felt so deeply betrayed like that, even by things that I should have. And now it's like every little thing that happens to me, every little thing that someone says that's slightly off, maybe would just usually just annoy me, I get so aggressive about it. And I can't help how angry I feel. And I'm trying not to act on it, but it's very hard to. And then when I don't feel angry, I feel all of my other emotions heighten too. Like, when I'm having fun with people, I'm having so much fun with people. And then when I'm on my own, I feel such a high level of nothingness in my chest that I start to debate whether it's even worth the positives if I feel so negative. I don't want to feel hollow, and then I seek out company, and then
Company's
I feel
this place, and it's less than straightforward.
It's a lot, Lisette, and I'm experiencing a lot of emotions consistently, and there's only a very small handful of people who make it calm down, and I'm just trying to keep my cool so that I can leave and figure it out without all this added stress of the border and the beacons and the humans. I want to be able to figure it out, and I want to get to live this life outside of here, and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to.
Well, if we do get out of here, you'd have all the time in the world to figure everything out.
I know. And I would figure it out. I'd be better so that I can have that with you guys, and, well, with most of you guys. I just need to stick it out until I get there, I guess. I don't think there's anything that you can do to help. And honestly, my emotions aren't your responsibility. They never have been, and they never will be. I already felt things pretty heavy. It's just heavier now. But that's not your fault.
I didn't think it was possible for me to feel emotion. I was always told that vampires, purebloods, don't have emotion. And
I see.
That's what I've believed up until, well, Ravensmere. I guess it's the added stress, but everything that I thought I had solved, I thought I had figured out, has come like rushing back like a tidal wave, and I'm still navigating it. But
okay.
I don't want things to be any harder for my fledglings. If it is an inherited trait from me, if my anger and hatred seeped into you,
it's something we can navigate, Lisette. You can navigate your emotions and finding them, and I can navigate my own, okay?
Okay.
We can just support each other when we need it. But right now, it's a lot, and no matter what you guys say, for me personally, I would prefer to bottle this up as much as I can until we're out. But if we both do get out, we can help each other navigate everything new and help each other balance it. Okay?
Sounds good.
Good.
I'll leave you to it. I do hope to see you around a little bit more.
I hope to see you around a little bit more too. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for listening. Take care.
You too.
One moment, please.
What do you
To
want?
speak with you regarding something. I don't know if Duke's informed you or not, but I would like to have peace talks. Not between all humans and all vampires. I cannot speak for all humans. I can only speak for myself. I'd like to have peace talks between myself and all vampires.
Just
Put
yourself?
the shield away. Just myself. Like I said, I can't speak for anyone else. And frankly, I don't want to. As far as I'm concerned, I am the only reasonable human being still left standing in this place, and everyone else is, and maybe not Hal. Hal seems alright. The rest of them are nutcases.
Have you not had this conversation already before? With Duke and Teddy and...
I have, but I feel as though it's important to speak with you about it as well.
Well, I've heard...
If you feel you've heard it all and there's nothing you want to discuss, that's more than alright with me. I just wanted to make it clear, at least, that I was more than happy to speak with you about it as well. Make my points clear to you, and ensure that you understood that I want peace between me and the vampires.
Right. I should talk to everyone else. I'm not really in the best mood to be having a conversation right now.
That's alright. You don't need to speak with all of them now. You only speak with me now. That's perfectly fine.
I
I'm not
will
asking for
keep it in
anything to
mind.
happen immediately. Wonderful. I do have one last question for you. Is Charlotte in there?
I haven't seen Charlotte in a
I'm
while.
obviously not going to come in, even if they are. Is Tawny in there?
As far as I know, it's just me.
I saw Miss Rosestone behind you earlier, so...
I assume she was leaving. We kind of finished our conversation.
Right.
But yeah,
Well,
if I see them, I
apologies,
will.
yes. I'll leave you be. Yes, let it known that I would like... Let it be known that I would like there to be peace talks, but do also send Tawny my way, at least. It seems her friend is a little out of hand.
If I see them, I will send them your way.
Wonderful. And let it be known I would like to have peace talks with them as well. As much as I would really like to kill Charlotte right now, peace talks. I need to be peaceful. Wonderful. Oh, someone's harvesting berries out here, probably still Ashley.
Well,
yes.
Take care.
Have a good day. You as well, Miss Alder.
Yes.
God.
I was not ready for that conversation. It's worse because it's been like this for the past 2 days. I don't think she can take a hint.
We want no visitors.
Guess who was at the door again? Isn't that it's exciting? Guess who was at the door again?
Haley?
Yep.
Again?
Yep.
Yep.
How too bad. Did she talk to you? Because she had a long talk with me and I got bored of it.
She tried to, and I said, I will learn everything I need to know from you guys.
Yeah,
Because
that's so fair. She was insistent on telling it to one of us.
Well,
and
yeah, we're
I
the
was
two
around.
top enemies.
Yeah. And I don't know, yeah. You've got to watch your back more than I do, though. According to her. I wouldn't suggest anyone talking to her by herself right now.
No, I do need to find Charlotte, it seems. Haley wishes nothing but death to Charlotte, and I want to find out why. but
Is it because the house burned down? Is it just because of the arson?
I don't know. In fact, I think Charlotte's mental state has been rapidly deteriorating, and
Yeah, I worry for the child.
there's a skeleton in our cathedral.
You see where the skeleton is?
Oh,
The
I see
human food
cake.
chest. Yeah, the human food chest is right there. I don't.
If I could bother you to accompany me for this, is it possible? Are you busy?
What's going on?
I'll take that as a you're busy.
I think
That's fine, I can handle myself. I will be seeing you. Ashley, if
Where
you
you going?
wanna... I'm gonna go find Charlotte if you'd like to come with.
Sure.
Alright, come on.
Bye, Hal.
Yes.
There's literally a sign that says no soliciting.
Oh my gosh.
Like, my god.
What has today been? I am going to pretend that I am not sopping wet, and that did not just happen.
Well, they are looking for you, Hal and Juke.
What?
Sorry about that. I will be joining you.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
I do have a question for you, actually. I've been meaning to ask you for quite some time.
Okay.
Why did you... At the house party, why'd you do it that way, specifically? I'm just curious.
What
You had
about
talked about a bit... Or
the house party?
a
What?
methodical way. When you know... Reyna and Bit and whole dramatic...
The party.
Yeah, the party.
To send a message to not have to live in hiding of what and who I am. I think
it just seemed like there was more than that. You had... You've sent messages. Is it this way? I think it's this way. You've sent messages before, and they've seemed a bit more prepared. Hello.
Town is on fire!
Again?
Yep.
Oh.
The fireworks.
Oh wow.
And Charlotte is not here.
There's still a wall.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
My
only the
house
stone.
is- I mean,
I think
Oh.
Charlotte burned it down.
wow.
So. Oh, wait. Oh, that's... Okay. I didn't realize that was a house. Okay.
Was it?
Yes.
Was a house. Okay.
Do you want to?
Oh God.
Oh, hi, Charlotte.
Hey, Juke.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Charlotte.
Something horrible happened.
Oh God, that's a
What
grave.
horrible happened?
Okay.
We'll look around.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
So. She killed one of the chickens?
One.
gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Just yeah, just hold on.
Charlotte?
More fire.
Can I borrow you for a minute?
Later.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, you can come find me.
Yeah,
Pretty
good
easy to
I
track
made
down.
It worse. I forgot Ender lived there.
Okay.
I don't care who her roommate was.
If you need anything, let me know.
That's fair.
Or Tawny. Tawny
could
could
think first,
relay
though.
the
I feel bad for
information.
Go pay respect.
Good night. Right. Arabus.
Hmm?
Might I have a word with you for a minute?
Sure.
Can I ask you what happened? Just, because you're of my sire fledgling lineage?
Yes.
I assume you had a conversation with Reyna. If you haven't, you can come find me when you have. She told me not to talk to you until she has.
I haven't spoken to her since I last saw her, which was when she turned me. If
Well,
that's what you mean.
That complicates things. I was told, well, I was asked not to have a conversation with you until she had another one, so once you've had that conversation, come find me. I'm usually at the Cathedral, but
Am I safe there? Am I welcome?
If what Reyna has told me about this interaction is true, and you're willing to listen, being one of my fledglings is a lot different than being a fledgling to a half-blood or a vampire that was previously human.
I heard from Gray
Okay, that's
a little bit.
good. If you ever feel that you're not in control of yourself, I'll deal with it. Just...
What do you mean you'll deal with it?
If you feel like you're out of control and you're gonna hurt someone or do something you'll regret, I can stop it before it happens, but you'd have to be aware that it would cost you your life.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say, all of my fledglings are aware of this fact. It's the only thing I can really promise any of you. But yeah, once you've had that conversation with Reyna, just if you can check in with me again.
Has anyone seen Malcolm?
No.
No.
Not for a while.
Found another cure book.
Oh, what?
Oh,
sorry?
Yeah.
Can I see?
It just confirms what we all knew. It had no one told you about it yet?
No? What?
Sorry, it's hard to keep track of who knows what around here.
Truly.
There were books that we were finding in the tombs that everyone can pick up, and they Well, it's been made pretty obvious with this one. It's a cure for vampirism.
Hmm.
And Haley's dead.
What?
Great. Haley's dead. Haley's gone. We're so close to getting everyone out. I was so close to getting everyone out of here alive. I was so close.
It's not your responsibility to get everyone out alive. I know it's something that you want, but I don't know if there was anything we could have done to prevent that. I don't know what happened, but she wanted to
petty
kill
crap like
Charlotte.
every other time Haley does something. Petty crap.
Aren't you
and then
happy?
People start killing each other. I would have been.
Charlotte's safe. Haley said that she wanted to kill Charlotte. Like, kill Charlotte.
I know. I think it was a blur. I didn't realize until I literally just walked into it happening, but I've been running through the woods for like a while now, and that's how I found this.
Okay.
Alone. I didn't think it was possible, and then it started becoming possible.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know we didn't like Haley all that much. I know none of us really did, but in the end, I didn't think she deserved to die over it if she was willing to come to an agreement with us that kept us all alive, or kept you and Juke alive, even once we left. I don't know.
In a way, I would have liked that as well, but it isn't. Her choices are not yours to bear the consequences of.
Do you know where Rabbit is?
He was over there.
Over there.
Rabbit was helping. I don't even remember who actually did it.
Come on.
Okay. We need to tell Malcolm about the book. He needs to know, even if he...
It was over this way?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on. The sun is rising. Good morrow. And goodbye. We may not have always been on the same page, but I'm not unkind enough as to not pay my respects for the dead.
It's just not... It's not an option. People get really scared when they find out you have claws and that you have teeth that can hurt people in capacities that they can't even imagine. And most people, most towns, would grab a bunch of pitchforks and set up a pyre and do a little witch hunt rather than what we have here. This town, it's like a pocket of society. It's an anonymity.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Haley's dead.
Oh my. Oh.
What?
I don't know exactly what happened, but she's dead. I just thought you might want to know.